Breaking news: Tinubu's government is intervening to ensure oil price stability but not returning fuel subsidy, says APC. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The All Progressive Congress (APC) has stated that President Bola Tinubu's government is intervening to ensure some measures of price stability in oil, but it doesn't amount to the return of fuel subsidy. The APC also scolded Frank Shaib, the Special Assistant on Public Communications to the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, over his claim on Sunday that the President Bola Tinubu's administration thrived on lies and deceit. In the statement tagged "The 10 Lies of the APC-led federal government," Shuaibu had lambasted President Tinubu for using propaganda to deceive Nigerians. And according to him, the current administration was only interested in lying to the masses, instead of striving to rescue them from bad governance they suffered in the last 8 years. So, reacting in a statement issued on Monday night, the APC National Publicity Secretary Felix Moka chid the Article's 8, saying he was still struggling to come to terms with the serial defeat they suffered at the presidential poll and the Election Petitions Tribunal. Moka said that Article's 8, dived into matters he clearly does not understand or lack the consecutive capacity to understand, as the result of a post-electoral traumatic stress disorder arising from his boss' serial electoral failure. That Shuaibu described as lies, the administration's courageous decisions to remove fuel subsidy, to harmonize the foreign exchange rams, to sign the Student Loan Act into law, only butters his poor understanding of economic development and governance. Shuaibu's claim that fuel subsidy is back is not correct, according to the APC. The government's intervention to ensure some measures of price stability does not amount to the return of the fuel subsidy of the recent past. Now, lifting visa ban on Nigerians by the United Arab Emirates authorities should ordinarily make any well-meaning Nigerians happy. It should make them happy because diplomatic reapproachment between Nigeria and the United Arab Emirates authorities is ongoing, and details of outcomes will soon be made public. While the APC have urged Nigerians to ignore those people that are carrying fake news and all of that, because it is so obvious that Shuaibu and his likes will stop at nothing in their desperation to distort facts and give oxygen to their politically knocked out principal Atiku Abubakar. Well, my country people, this is the APC reacting to the statement made by Mr. Frank Shaib, that's the Article's media aide, when he talked about when he reviewed the 10 big lies being told by Bola Tinubu administration. When Mr. Frank Shaib, reviewed these things, the APC felt outrage. They felt this outrage, and then they lashed back at the PDP's, spokesperson. And then they said everything Frank said was a lie, that there was no evidence to what he said. So does it mean that Tinubu signing the Student Loan Act is now a crime? Tinubu removing the fuel subsidy is now lies? That Tinubu did all these things just for the betterment of the nation. But according to the PDP, they are saying the opposite. That all these things are lies. They are all false. Stating that now the price of diesel has risen to about 1,000 per litre. But when you go to fuel stations, they still sell about 620 per litre. So it is obvious that secretly the petrol is being subsidized, because these oil marketers, they are saying otherwise. The petrol stations are selling, at a very lower rate. And you see, with the calculations and the estimations from Nigerians, a lot of people have said at least by December, the price of fuel would have hit to 1,000 per litre. People have started making predictions on these things. But for now, the prices of fuel have not gotten to that extent. So the PDP made a conclusion that yes, Tinubu must have secretly brought back the fuel subsidy, because it seems that the price of fuel is still on a medium size. At least it has not risen. They are still trying to curb the price to make it stable, because the price of dollar now is on a high side, and as expected, oil price would have risen. But Tinubu's government is saying otherwise, that they are just trying to make sure the price of the oil is stable. It's not as if they are bringing back fuel subsidy, that there's nothing like fuel subsidy payment. Tinubu has called off the fuel subsidies payment, and that is it. That is the final issue. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue? E get as this matter dey be. Tinubu don talk say he would hit the ground running, but ever since Tinubu hit the ground, the dust that he raised while hitting the ground spread across Nigeria, so tey people sef no dey see. We no come fit dey breathe properly, because this dust wey Tinubu don raise from this ground wey he hit, the thing dey cover people eye. People sef no dey fit breathe. The poor cannot breathe. Nigerians are not breathing. So Tinubu's government, I don't know what they are doing to the people. They are just keeping us on suspense, on hold. The PDP are saying, look at what's happening, The APC, they are saying this is not true. So which one should we believe, my country people? Now, subsidy is defined as government intervention towards ensuring the stabilization of price commodity like fuel. So if the APC is saying they are trying to make the price of the fuel stable, that means in a little way they are trying to subsidize the fuel by making the price stable. Yes, because secretly they are saying that, okay, we don't want the price of the fuel to go higher than what it is now. We are trying to make the price stable. That means they are secretly, venturing into subsidizing the fuel. Secretly, irrespective of the fact that Tinubu has called it off. So now, wow, e get as this thing dey be, my country people. Wetin dey happen? What is the difference between the government ensuring the price stability and fuel subsidy payments? My country people, I'm dropping here.